Welcome to another episode of Shootin' Straight. I'm Steph.
And I'm Tom. And for anyone who's ever dreamed about having their face on a bland orange tasteless cereal box,
Not a milk carton at least.
then this episode's for you.
What? Tell us why.
Because it's the Breakfast of Champions, Steph. And today we're talking about champion level shooters.
Okay, that makes sense. Looks like it's time for another episode of Shootin' Straight.
Smash cut, fade right.
A lot of our viewers love shooting sports, but have never gotten into an actual shooting competition.
But competition is the place where you get to test your skills and find out how good of a shooter you really are.
So we gave Tom some homework earlier this year.
And teacher, I call it what I did on my spring break.
Since the beginning of time, mankind has taken survival skills and turned them into games. Hunting, shooting, fighting, running, and spear throwing. We have even invented new games to test useless skills, like sweeping ice for a rock, or hitting a small ball into a hole 100 yards away, kicking a ball up and down a field endlessly. We even look for innocent pretend monsters so that we can train them to fight each other for sport. To crown our champions, we have made World Series, the Masters, the Olympics. All of these have led up to the greatest competition man has ever known. That's right, the 2016 Barry Steel Open. During spring break, the greatest shooters and all the rest within driving distance converge on Hurricane, Utah to prove who could knock down steel the fastest. If you have never been to a major shooting match, then you might be in for a shock. Seeing a few hundred people of all races, ages, and genders walking around strapped with guns and ammo might be a surprise. But once you understand the safety rules and discipline, you won't give it a second thought. The match is put on by Southern Utah Practical Shooters. It is made up of all volunteers and staffed and officiated by fellow competitors who come in a day early to shoot. The RO might be your best friend and fellow shooter, but when the timer goes off, it's all business. No handouts or favors. You get the score you shot. And they will make sure that you are safe with the pistol, because if you aren't, you will find yourself out $100 and watching with the gallery. Firearm safety is non-negotiable here. The Steel Open is a massive match with 18 stages and over 200 shooters. Almost 200,000 rounds will be fired in 2 days. You will have to shoot some of the most challenging stages in practical pistol shooting as fast as you can. Most gun owners will never even push themselves or their guns this hard. Some won't even shoot 900 rounds out of their gun ever, let alone in 2 days. But this weekend in April, your gun had to work or you would be left in the dust. Or in this case, the mud. Rain. It makes mud. It makes a lot of mud. Shooters have to run in it, shoot in it, and when their guns run empty, drop their magazines in it. Constant cleaning of mags and ammo is a necessity. Even the most reliable guns won't work with mud inside. Once the magazines are clean, they have to be recharged with ammo for the next stage and hope your gear holds out just a little longer. Loading is when you get to socialize with your friends and family you brought, friends you only get to see at big matches, new friends, and even some of the best shooters around. We call these guys the Heat. State, regional, and national champions compete directly against you. Here you get to hang out with some of the best shooters in the country, but most of all you get to see how you stack up against the best. Trying to be the best shooter you can requires you to shoot major matches like the Steel Open. Being a big fish at your local range might be fun, but the only way to become a shark is to swim with the sharks in the open sea. Large matches test you mentally. They challenge your confidence and push you to shoot at the razor's edge of your ability to keep pace with the leaderboard. They challenge your confidence and push you to shoot at the razor's edge of your ability to keep pace with the leaderboard. Big matches will find the flaw with your equipment and your technique. But being around better shooters will give you the chance to pick up tips to fix those problems and help you reach your full potential. The one thing I always get from shooting major matches is I get to learn the truth about my performance. That is what gives me the motivation to keep practicing and learning. I got news for you. You're gonna lose, but you'll be better in the end for it. If you want to shoot some major matches in your area, visit www.practicescore.com. And that's what I did on my spring break.
Pretty good report, Tom. I'll give you a B, well, I'll give you an A- for that one.
Gee golly, thanks, Teach.
Yeah.
Weekends like these are what get me excited about my growing skills and this sport. And the best thing is all the new people I get to meet.
You know, that's a really good point. Shooting the sport is a lot more fun in the social aspect. Stay with us, there's more to come.
Over the past few months, we've had the opportunity to meet a few champion level shooters.
So let's meet a few of them now.
I got about 15 senior national championships, 2010 limited 10 national champion, a whole bunch of Colorado State championships, 15 of them, and I've done a whole bunch of different championships. So I've been doing this for 36 years. I'm 59 years old at the moment, and still trying to hang in there and shoot with the young guys and all that stuff. But yeah, having a good time.
I've been to nationals 3 times.
Okay.
I finished between like 5th and 7th in stock service pistol master, which was I was pleased.
That's pretty
it was
dang
pretty
good.
deep field.
That's pretty good.
27 to 29 stock service pistol masters at those matches.
I've shot 2 major 3-gun matches. I actually won my first big overall match out of state in Florida, the 3-Gun Nation Southeast Regional. Won it overall. That was kind of a big first for me. And then just got back from the Superstition Mountain Mystery 3-Gun, which is another large competition down in Mesa, Arizona.
I'm a member of the United States National Rifle Team, and so we shoot out to 1,000 yards, bullseye targets, iron sights. We are not using optics.
No magnification.
No magnification. So it's all about reading the wind and holding your targets very well. And then I also compete professionally in precision rifle, and that's more of a sniper challenge. So we are using optics there, and those are unknown distances, steel targets, and they can go out to a mile.
I'm either winning or I'm learning.
Yeah.
So I can't lose. The only time I lose is if I quit, and I won't quit. So I'm winning and I'm learning from experience, and we're gaining knowledge. We all share knowledge together when we're competing and when we're doing stuff. We're trading ideas, we're checking stuff out. It's a family here. So it's awesome.
When you go to a match like this, you're kind of competing against everyone in your division, but you're also kind of competing against those of your same skill level. Okay. So there'll be awards given out for like the best marksman class shooter today.
Okay.
So you don't necessarily, if you're a marksman, you're kind of a beginner, you don't necessarily have to, beat the top dog at the match to get an award.
I love coming out, practicing, training. I love training other students, and I love shooting matches. So I get to compete doing what I love, and I get to teach people how to do what I love.
To be considered to be inducted into the Utah Hall of Fame, you have to have 6 Utah state titles. It's based on your accomplishments as a trap shooter and also your accomplishments as you have put your time and volunteer efforts into the sport.
How would a week in your life go as far as preparing for matches?
Because it's more difficult to find 1,000-yard ranges, a lot of it is just practicing drills in different positions of shooting at home. And then practices are usually just getting out to the range on those match days. With the U.S. team, I've got a local Washington contingency, and so we meet every Thursday and have a 600-yard practice, but we make condensed...
The easy 600-yard practice.
Yes, it is, but we make condensed targets that look like the targets would be at 1,000 yards. So that sort of helps, and your X-ring is about that big, so.
You have a state record, or you in the...
I've won state overall championship twice.
Oh, God.
And that's about it. I don't go to great big shoots all over the West or anything, or all over the United States, but I'm hoping to, now that I'm retired, I'm going to have a lot more time.
Good for you. That retirement's great stuff.
Yes, it is.
I really enjoy shooting side by side with some of these champions. And when I'm lucky enough, sometimes I even get to beat them.
But being a champion is more than just having the gun in the smooth hand. Our next story will show you how to step up your game.
So I went out to the range with my good friend and IDPA state champion, Steve Koski, where we talked about what it takes to move up to the champion level in your sport.
Are you ready?
You're ready.
Stand by. That was not bad. 199.
Eat it, Koski.
One more time. Another clean one, 205.
That's slow.
That's not bad.
Stand by.
225?
222.
222, close.
Okay, you got to be at a what, a 195?
I can't do that.
You can go faster.
I'm just trying to stay in the game.
Just go faster. Shooter ready.
Ready.
Stand by. You don't even want to know. I don't even want to stay in front of the camera.
What is it?
Come on, Steve.
122. All right.
Steve, much to my chagrin, you basically won the West in IDP as far as stock service pistol master. I mean, you've won Idaho, all these different states, Utah a bunch of times. You're a champion level shooter. How do you get to be that kind of shooter?
Well, I think the first thing you need is you need to have a competitive spirit. Just enjoying shooting is not enough. You have to have a competitive drive, and you have to want to win.
You want to crush people.
Not just show up and shoot on Saturday. You have to want to win. Yep.
You got to want to beat people. What does it take to do that? I mean, the competitive drive can just be trying to win, but it also could be, what, time, money?
Yeah, you're going to have to devote time, money, and as far as time goes, there's not just match time. There's practice time at the range. There's dry fire time in your basement where you're practicing your gun handling skills. Loading ammo.
Making sure the gun works. If the gun doesn't work, fixing it.
Right.
So there's all sorts of time there. But what's another aspect besides the equipment and the time and the money that really makes the improvements?
You need to have the attitude of a learner. One of the great ways of learning is with a mentor. Now, sometimes there's like impromptu or informal mentors, like you're shooting with someone.
And he kind of gives you a pointer
on
or
a
whatever
squad,
on the squad.
And maybe you ask him for some pointers. That's a great way. Some people don't offer pointers because they don't want to offend you.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you really blew that one. Let me help you.
Just try looking at the sights, champ.
But a lot of times you can ask people. You can say, hey, I had trouble with this, or how are you going to do this stage?
Yeah.
Or what are my weaknesses? What should I work on?
And that can come in also through formal means like classes and other types of instruction, books, videos, other ways like that pick up points.
Yep.
One thing I think about the mentor is he may see things that you think you're doing right, but you're actually doing it wrong.
Yep.
And that can become a big thing.
Yep.
Let's talk about some things that people normally do wrong.
The hardest thing, I think, in all the pistol shooting sports is trigger control. Knowing what the gun is supposed to feel like, knowing how to press the trigger, and what a good shot feels like.
Not moving the gun before you press the trigger.
Not going like this when you pull the trigger. That's very hard, very, very hard to learn, and a mentor can help you out a ton with that, help you identify.
Especially in your sport, the IDPA game, strong hand weekend's a big deal.
Yep. Just basic gun handling, drawing, reloading, moving your feet.
Without breaking muzzle awareness, all that stuff, it becomes a big deal.
Exactly.
Moving is a big deal, moving in and out of positions as efficiently as possible.
Now, I know you like to talk about the mental part of the sport.
Yeah, I think most shooters, what happens is they kind of get the physical aspects of it. They know how to look cool on video, but they don't pay attention to what they're doing when they're actually shooting the gun. They don't see the sights every time. They don't understand when they should do that reload. Something happens that throws them off their game, and so actually having that mental discipline, that mental focus can be a big deal for them.
You now have to do these fundamentals faster and faster and faster because these are all timed sports, so you can't just take your time and lollygag. You have to be able to apply this stuff very quickly.
And you really can't do it unless you can do it fast.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the proof test is fast. So to work on that speed, you got to get out there and you actually have to shoot sometimes and do the dry fire. So Steve, why don't we go back out and start shooting some more?
All right. We got a delayed start. We got 5 seconds.
To shoot what?
6 shots in a 2-inch circle.
Hooray.
No, all in one circle.
All in one circle, so 6
Same
shots
circle.
in one circle.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Shooter ready.
All right, on the beep. Well, I got 1 out.
I got 2.
Looks like you got 2 out. Oh, 6! Got them all.
I got them all too, champ.
Oh, come on. Ooh.
Oh. We're tied, Koski.
I got one way out.
All right, champ, let's see if you can win this one.
Let's see your mental discipline here, homeboy.
Good thing it's not freezing.
It's going. Are you ready?
She ready. It's kind of hard to tell.
6 for 6.
When they're all in one hole, Koski. She ready. Stand by.
Oh, look who wanked one that time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tom.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
I don't think that touched. That's out.
I'm not sure. I think
hey, get your hands off that. He's messing with the evidence, Your Honor.
Coming up next is another brutal team challenge.
And as always, there are a few surprises thrown in, so stay with us.
The commercials are over, so welcome back to Shooting Straight.
Next, our team challenge is a classic 3-gun event, and it was not easy.
Rifle, pistol, shotgun, different targets, all on the clock, and even a boom in there too. All right guys, it's a champion show. The Olympics have been right around this time. So we're gonna have a little triathlon for us. So today, we have a little shotgun, a little handgun, and a little rifle. Let's get ready and let's shoot this thing. Who's going first? All right, Colin, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. Shooter ready.
Shooter ready.
Stand by.
Pull.
Rifle, Colton, rifle! Now he's happy. Just break your that's loud. You hit low on the top. All right.
All right.
Got the Tana right again.
Pull.
That's why I get scared when we... All right. I don't like looking at that thing because I always go like this. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up, and then I stay here like this till it blows up. Stand by. Pull. There's no more bullets!
Oh yeah. Pull.
You got that one. That's pretty much for sure. That one was too.
Nice job, man. Nice job, man.
That was freaking awesome, dude.
Oh. Reload, reload. Okay, reload. I couldn't need to. I had 30 rounds.
What?
How many's you shot?
Nice, we're done. All right, I finished. I'm almost there.
I think you took more than 30 there, Dave.
Oh, he's like sitting there shooting. I'm like,
I know it.
yeah, 8. He seems like he's been on 8 and 9 for like 20 shots. We just finished the triathlon. Our pulses have come down.
Dave, 5th place.
If it was all shotgun, Dave, we'd be afraid of you.
Clean.
I already am afraid.
Clean it out.
All right.
What's up?
4th, I'm gonna take a bow.
Job,
That
Steph.
would be me. I took 4th, but I felt pretty good about it, so that's okay. 3rd place is gonna be going to Colton. There, yeah.
Good job.
And 2nd place goes to Dan.
Hey!
And Dan,
Dan
is
shot
good.
clean.
And
Holy cow.
1st place goes to Bendover.
Thank you.
No,
Bend
hitting.
over.
1st
Stop.
place again.
Kick some rocks
Stop
at
hitting
him.
me.
Tom took 1st, and you did. You know what? We all did an awesome job.
Good time.
It's time for a shotgun.
That was fast.
Yeah. That was a tough challenge. A lot of fun, but it was tough.
Well, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, but when it's all said and done, it's time to relax. So we even talked our producers into letting us blow off a little steam.
Which meant pizza and Halo, of course.
Double kill, yo.
2-minute match.
Free for all.
Load out, man. Frag out.
Do it. Is it running? Oh, yeah.
Left, click the left stick to run.
Sorry. Somebody's going in. Oh, there's a red dot over here. What's that doing? Oh, I saw somebody. Oh, me.
How did you kill me?
Somebody got me.
The melee strike.
Hey,
Halo.
what happens when your controller wiggles?
Is there any? How
This
did
means
you
you're taking impacts.
You don't get back up? Oh, I did get back up.
Here we go.
Go.
Only killed Stephanie 3 or 4 times. No, I was almost flawless. 2nd place too.
Hey, people, guess what? I finished exactly the same as I did the shooting today.
And 4th place.
Look, Tom's on top like it should be.
It's that.
Still said I'm 1st.
Are we on?
We're on.
The red dot coming over there.
Tom!
Tom's a red dot?
No, he just killed me. Well, I almost
Who
killed
shot
Fred
me?
417. Holy
Somebody,
crap.
Dave shot me. Dave, you killed me, Dave.
Yeah.
Or somebody did.
Wait until I get Steph.
Tom, I don't want to kill you because you're going to kill me. Yes.
Get you, here I come.
I just got killed by Dave.
That'll teach you.
I haven't killed anybody.
Nice job, young man. Oh, I got a wiggle on my thing.
Oh, I got bit by the wolf man.
Oh, there you go. Over your head.
When I'm using my fishing games, it means I got a bite.
17.
Dude,
Oh,
It's on the bottom, don't shoot it.
on my
great, Dave.
up the stairs. Get him, get him.
Why are you
Ease
trying
up,
to-
old man.
Oh, get him right there.
Freaking
I'm used to
hey.
melee being beat.
Get that guy
I know.
over here. I
Who
saw
chose
this
this
suspect.
game? Tom, you have an unfair advantage.
I don't have anything. Dave's kicking my butt.
Where
This
is
is
Tom?
Xbox.
Where's Tom? I'm gonna
Oh,
get
who
him.
chose the game?
Making my gamer
You
friend.
hiding, Tom?
Tom!
I just showed up.
Tom, are you hiding?
You suck.
Oh, there you are, Tom. I'm waiting for you. Here we
Leave me
go.
alone, Dave.
There's the way.
I'm running away.
Nope. Oh, you went off
Get him,
screen.
Dave, get him, Dave, get him, Dave!
You cheater.
Avenge me!
Oh! With a grenade.
Oh,
You
right,
chump.
that grenade. Get him. With the pistol, of course.
Dad, did I kill you? Oh,
You went, you did.
Wait, shit. Oh, man. Did I kill you? So, Dave,
I can find
you
you.
were
I'm gonna
playing
shoot
all of
you.
us. You
Here
were
it
acting
comes.
like you weren't good, and now you're killing everything.
That's all he does with his grandkids.
3 bogeys. Oh, green one. There's
Yay!
Oh, yeah, cool. I missed you, dang it.
Gosh dang it.
I don't think I've killed anybody.
Is this what you do, Dave? You retired and then you do this?
Ow!
What the heck?
Where'd you get to be 65?
What was that, Dave?
Armor.
That was awesome, whatever it was.
Oh, there's a lot of
I'm
blood.
not gunning for anybody. I'm just
Dave?
trying to stay away from Dave.
What's that?
Are you really playing? Are you really playing? How are you so good at this game?
Hey! Wow, my guy reloaded.
Knock it off!
Oh,
There's a green one up there somewhere. I'm moving. I gotta move. Right over here. Let's run over here. All right. Come on. Jump through that.
Freaking A, Dave.
I saw
Come
you.
through the open. Come on.
Doesn't make any sense.
Come to me.
No.
All right, here we go.
That's it.
You're about to get
Getting serious in here.
Yeah, I killed somebody.
Shoot. Oh, he's on the right. Go. Shoot.
Wait, how do you switch guns like that?
Why? You press Y to switch guns.
You can also what? No one told me that the first time around.
Boy, that was a deep.
Oh!
Turn around, whoever that was. Oh, I
Third place.
You,
Oh, jeez, I got lucky.
you doubled my score.
I got lucky. Dave
Why did you suck so bad the first time?
I got lucky.
Dave just sandbagging on us here.
We should have just flipped David out.
You just sat and played Halo with all your high school
I scored 190, you scored 400,
I'm glad we didn't.
Hey,
and I'm in second place.
Aimbot.
Do you have an invincible thing?
you guys killed me in the shooting, so you
Whatever.
gotta take what you take.
Wow. Part of being a good competitor is knowing your competition. And Dave whooped us all. I don't think any of us saw that one coming.
So as we lick our wounds and say goodbye, remember to keep shooting straight,
And be safe, as Dave would say.
and I want a rematch.
Second that.
Kyle.
Dave.
It worked, buddy.
It
It
did.
worked. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Did you hear those guys?
I heard them. They were going so
couldn't believe I
loud.
could shoot like that. It was worth every penny of this.
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And how do you do that? Did you spend a lot of time doing this?
Oh, over a weekend or so, yeah.
Over a weekend or so?
Double kills all day.
Those guys couldn't believe it. They were kept saying, "Hey, how did you do that, Dave? What are you doing up here?" You know.
That's when I get
That's
hyped
great.
up and do more.
Well, thank you again.
No
very
problem,
much.
Dave.
Appreciate it.